Good day, everybody. It's Max. That's right. And it's back to Satisfactory Update 8 on the 2,000 hour plus map. You betcha. And in today's episode, of course, we want turbo motors. You know it. Turbo says yeah. Yup. Turbo motors, people. It's Turbo Motors Day. I want turbo motors back in action. We have, of course, been fixing up certain parts of the map, all my different factories. And, of course, one of the big factories I have is the Turbo Motors factory, where at one time, it was doing up to 50 turbo motors a minute. Now, of course, as last episode went, of course, we've set ourselves some new goals and some things. But one of them things, of course, I'd like to see is turbo motors officially back up and running. Now, obviously, we don't have the aluminum factory fully functional to handle this, as I just demonstrated on the last stream. And I don't have a functional, we have a semi-functional oil factory. But at least if the turbo factory is declared functional, then it can move into a yellow phase and all the things. Before we get started, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers as their names have been scrolling at the bottom of the screen, including. So I see all these names. Of course, I'm doing that, including V for Vengeance or V for something. Yeah, V for Revenge. There it is. Look at that. That's I didn't even see that name come up the other day. I was like, wow, that's I like that. I mean, I see all kinds of names, but it's like, yep. V for Revenge. Yeah, let's do that. And of course, live chat, I appreciate very much. And of course, whatever your time zone you're watching me in later on, I also appreciate. Because, there's 24 of them time zones and all the time zone-y things. So, with that, I should probably get ready to hit some buttons here. Push that. We'll go straight to this. Wow, look at that. Hey, that's a screen, people. That's a screen. That's how that works. And Mr. Johnson, how's it going? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. So we are going to try and get turbo motors online today for reals. Not now. Now, yes, we did see turbo motors working temporarily a couple of streams ago, but that was kind of semi goofy, right? Obviously, when you're when you come into the hub here and you're going through the milestones, any of the previous milestones that they've made changes to end up back on the milestone list. And of course, once we've researched them, they now use the new parts. So my turbo motor manufacturers were using heat sinks and they were running, but as soon as I did the milestone to redo turbo motors, it broke those manufacturers, and now we actually need to make actual cooling systems for them. So today will be the actual turbo motors up and running, like for reals. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, I know what I need to do. We have one thing left on this list, and that is cooling systems, gosh darn it, and that's what we need to do. I just don't know where I am. In fact, you should, I know, piping and stuff is important here, Max. So you probably need a little of that. You probably don't need any plastic, but you probably need a little of this. Okay, sure, he says. Let's go do that. Staying over at work since you got in. Dude, I know what that's like. Well, I mean, I always try to do the best I can, right? And, I've worked way too many extra long hours and way too much overtime and I must admit, I will admit that I have slowed down a little bit in recent times, just because I was so burnt out for the longest time there that I was really. Well, I mean, that's kind of how I got back into doing the gaming channel and stuff in the first place. It was supposed to be this recommendation from medical experts about how stop working 20-hour days and start diverging your resources, right? So yeah, I totally can understand the whole, you're working, because life is crazy. You get in late, you got to stay late, you got to do late. Jeez, it just is. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. All right, let's stop here first, though. All right, these are the manufacturers that do turbo motors. And of course now they all want new stuff, like these crazy cooling units. Now, the only issue here is what I've discovered, and we talked about a little bit about this on the last stream, is there are magical lines that just suck it up, Buttercup. Thanks, Nightbot. You're always so awesome. Listen, so in this case, gee whiz, Nightbot, you distract me. Okay, so one of the things I've noticed is anytime I have to fix one of the factory or one of the machines that's had a formula change in it, I've had to destroy the belt work going to that machine. I'm just glad management is flexible. Yeah, really? That's definitely important in today's world. I mean, it really is kind of important that way because, I mean, you can try to be stiff, but you're just gonna get so much less productivity out of people, right? If you're more if that organization is more flexible, well, then you can get more productivity because then the people can, not worry so much about what it is they got to try and get done at work all the time, and then instead can actually contribute more when they do work, right? So anyway, yeah, I totally agree. Flexibility is a big plus, that's for sure. You'll notice that there's a lot of belts missing here. Yeah, that's a thing. I've torn them all out, and that's because all these belts were broken. Like, the items wouldn't go in properly. Again, because of the formulation change in these manufacturers, they tend to get all goofy. So I've broken the lines off, cleaned them up. I only want to run half of these now anyway. So you'll notice these ones have no lines at all. And the reason we only want to run half is because even though we were making 50 turbo motors before, we're now only going to make 20 turbo motors so as we can use the extra resources and divert those into making the rest of the computer or the space elevator parts. And of course, the new list there is 16, 16, 16, 4, and 4, right? I figure that if I can get, well, it'll be 20 motors. It'll be 20 turbo motors. But 16 will be for its own use, and 4 of them are going to be for the space parts. So here we are. Yeah, like I've been very busy here, people. I've been so busy. Where do we want to go? Well, I guess we should have a look at this. I guess the belt wall of destiny. Yeah, let's start here. So I've had to strip them manufacturers apart. That's fine, right? We've had to do that. Okay. This is now the belt wall of destiny because as we unload trains coming in, we're going to need to put this stuff and ship it around. So the bottom 6 belts are for aluminum sheets. The next 6 belts are for aluminum ingots. And then the next 6 belts are for rubber, which is not online yet, but it at least is hooked into the train station. So as we can, when we do have rubber oil set back up, of course the trains can start running. All right, that's what's going on there. I got this big stuffy nose going on here. It's driving me crazy. So that's why we got the big wall of belt destiny here. Yep, that's the thing that's happening. And you'll notice that there's a space. We're going to fill that space in today because that's got to happen. But if we turn this way, you'll notice that wall of belt destiny for the rubber part comes over here. Okay. So where's it going? He says. Well, I mean, it ends here for the moment, but it is coming over here. Boom! You betcha. What is this all about? Wait a minute. Why does this not look right? Oh no, it's fine. There's the other rows. I was gonna say, where's all my stuff? The blenders, yes, 16 of them to be exact, and we need them to make cooling units. And of course, to make cooling units, you need rubber. So those lines are gonna, some of that's gonna handle that. And this is what we're working on today, people. We're getting them cooling units back up and running, so as I can get turbo motors. Holy smokes! Look at this monstrosity. Yep. To get that amount of cooling units running, it takes 3,000. Well, it takes 2,400 nitrogen gas. I know. And where do we get all that nitrogen gas from? All these pipes. All these new pipes that I put down here. Yep. Which we need to have to get all the things done. Good Lord, it's a. I know I've got great walls of pipes and belts everywhere now. Now there's lots of places on the maps where I have great walls of belts, but I must admit, the belt walls are starting to get really, really ridiculous now. You know, it could be an obsession or something. But I mean, it does look impressive when you're over here. We're going to come over here for a second. Yep. We're going to come over this way. Yep. Turn this way. Now, this, of course, is the big box of turbo motors that we have right there. I'll be glad to see that up and running again. Okay, so we come in here. This looks. This is awesome. I love all this. Okay, let's hop out here for a second. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a big wall of something up there, right? You know, there's like another factory up there hidden behind this big wall of belt work and pipe work, but I must admit, it is pretty cool, right? It is pretty cool. Okay, well, let's get this show on the road, because this stuff isn't building itself there, Max, and you need to get stuff done. So let's make that happen. So, what do you want to stick into these things first? I don't know. Well, I know they need heat sinks. Yep, that's a thing. I know they're going to need all this gas that you've brought over here. Okay. Yes, they do. Look at you go, boy. You even got the pillars ready to go to put that gas into. That looks pretty smart of you, actually. Yes, I guess it looks pretty smart of me. I'm not sure how smart it is, but it looks pretty smart of me. That looks pretty smart of me. Looks like I prepared to at least prepare the gas or the hookups for this, but I haven't actually got this part done. Let's actually start setting these up. That's the first thing you should do, so you can look at them. So we need 2 heat sinks, 2 rubber, a bunch of water, and nitrogen gas. Oh, well, we got all kinds of water and nitrogen gas right there. Let me tell you. There's all kinds of water and nitrogen gas. You actually don't need that much water. I think it's 600 water in total, and I've got 2 lines of 600 there, so I only need actually one of those lines. I mean, I'll use both lines there just because they're already there, and you never know, I might expand this operation one day, right? That is kind of one of the reasons why I did not take out the additional or excessive manufacturers down there in the turbo motor section, and that's because even though we're reducing the number from 50 to 20, right, 16 plus 4, there may be a time where I want to go back up to 50, and you know, there's no sense me resetting all them buildings down and all that stuff. I mean, they're already there, so I've just disabled them for now. We'll make the 20 that we need. I mean, 20 turbo motors a minute, that's a lot of motors. You know, so yep, we'll just do this. It's perfectly fine. Yep. All right, and that one is good. Okay, so we know we have rubber coming in this way. How are you gonna get those heat sinks over here? And how many do you need? You need 12 per minute. I have a thing here. let me look up this thing. I gotta look up this thing. It's gonna take a little longer to look up this thing than I want to, but that's all right. I have a sheet. I have a spreadsheet somewhere. Show me that. Yeah. So how many heat sinks do you need for this crazy contraption that you've just invented? Yeah. Listen. Don't give me a hard time here, game. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, heat sinks. You need 184 or 25 machines. All right, so we only need one belt of this stuff. split into 2, but I do need 25 machines worth. Now, let's go have a look. So let's go investigate that. How much rubber do you need for these? That's a good question. Look that up, silly man. You need 184. So I only need one of those. I need one rubber line, and I need one rubber line and one line of heat sinks. Psh, pocket change, people. Pocket change. Let's make that happen. So let's go over to heat sinks. Well, I spent last night fixing all the heat sink machines. Of course, a lot of updates that have happened since playing this map had broken a lot of the recipes in the machines, and I had to go through and fix a lot of machines and their recipes and what it was they were doing. So when it came to the heat sinks, they were using when the updates happened, it changed them all to some alternative recipe, which was wrong. I've fixed them all now. Yay us! Look at me go. So they're all using the formula that I want, right? Because I have sheets and copper. I have copper sheets and aluminum sheets here. Each of these has a row of 5. So there's 5, there's 10, 15, 20, and 25, 30. Look at that. I did cut these rows off here. You'll notice here, chop. I just chopped that right off. Now, I could bring these rows, again, I can bring these rows back online. If I decide I want more turbo motors or whatever. But right now, I don't need these rows. So we're going to, and again, this is all about saving a certain amount of resources so I can divert it into making more space parts. Because that crazy list in the upper right-hand corner is going to drive me crazy. So, space parts, people. We need space parts. But we're going to, not yet. So, we have the stuff. I just need to get it over there. Okay. Which way do you want to go with this? All right. What do you got there? You got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think I've left that blank for a reason. So, yes. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I've left a row of 6 in case I had to move something big all the way through here from a train station. Let me go down here for just 30 seconds. Rubber RCU units. Right? Yeah, you want rubber. All right, I can always bring rubber down one of those lines. That's not a big deal. In fact, let me have a look to see how much rubber I got to bring down here. Do I need more than one line of it? I don't think so. Turbo motors. The recipe is 480. Yeah, so I only need one line of rubber coming down here. That's fine. The motors are already here. The RCUs are right behind me. And life is good. All right, so I need a line of rubber coming down here. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Sure, he says. Do you want to go... If you're going to bring one line of rubber down here, which way are you going to bring it down? Well, I don't know. Well, if you bring a line of rubber down, you can use the line to bring the heat sinks back, right? Yeah, that sounds really smart. That sounds pretty smart of you. Wow, okay. Sounds really smart of him, he says. Okay. So, sure. If you're going to bring the rubber down, one rubber line, one thing, and I need RCUs to be on here somewhere. RCUs are right there. The cooling units I'll bring back up this way. Motors are already down there. Right. So, I guess we're going to run a line. I'll run a line down underneath this. Okay. Okay, these boxes are full. I know I sounded very focused there for a minute, but it is what it is, people. So these boxes are full of heat sinks, by the way. We are good to go. Okay. Let's run. Run like the wind. Okay. We'll run this down here. I'm still working with a very stuff-up nose. My nose is still very stuffed up, which is driving me crazy. Okay, so let's do a 0 here. Yep, we're gonna do a 0 here. Sure, he says. And then you're gonna do a 9 there. Yeah? Do you think this is going to work? I don't know. That's why we're trying it out. Like Mr. Negativity. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Now, does that look... You know what? Why'd you fly up there a little bit? Oh, left hand. I know. I'm working you really hard here. I know we're going to run out of gas really soon. Oh, no, don't run out of gas now, please. Okay, don't fly all the way down this. Listen, turn around. It's tough. It's tough, people. It's really tough sometimes. All right. It's not quite close enough. It could move a little more to the right. All right. Okay. Right about there. Let's try that. Are you going to fly all the way back down there, or do you think you can catch that from the corner here? Oh, yeah, look at the skill on that. That looks just as bad as it before. All right. Let's try again. Yep. Try right about there. Sure, he says. Everything is fine, he says. Try that. Wow, you went way too far that time. Now you went too far to the right. To the left, to the left. You gotta go to the left, right about there somewhere. Come on, work with me here, game. No, wrong thing there, dude. Yeah, come on. There we go. Really? I'm even more to the right now? Oh, all right, this is getting ridiculous. Like, like, try there? Like, things aren't supposed to get worse, Max. It's supposed to get better, not worse. Still off? No, I don't believe that. Holy smokes. Okay. Somewhere's right around there. What'd you do today on today's live stream, Max? Oh, I tried to put in a splitter and a merger. You know, because that's a thing. Oh, now look. Now it's too much to the left. That is so baloney. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna just hook this up in a second. Well, try that. Yeah, it's terrible. But you know what? I don't think it matters now. Because now I can just do this. All right, this would have been a better plan. This would have been a much better plan than what I just did for the last 3 minutes. All right, it's fine. There you go. Look, see, much better plan. Is it? Do you think it's a parallax issue? I mean, it's very possible, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got it straight now, don't I? Gosh darn it. Okay, so that's going to handle that, and that'll take that over there. Which means now I want to actually take out this piece right there. Because now what's going to happen is this piece of line, right? This rubber line here, right? We don't want it going that way. I want it to come down here. Where do you want to put that? Let's put that. You know what? Let's not put that in until I do this. All right, let's do this instead. Right about there somewhere. Sure, he says. All right. So this is rubber coming from the train station, okay? And we'll now put that on this belt here, like that. And we can now get rid of that. Yes, actually, I'm probably going to put that back on for now. I have like 10,000 rubber stored in them boxes over there, so I gotta actually hook that back up. We'll use that rubber up first, and I probably got another 20,000 rubber over there, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is a splitter. I now need to merger this right there somewhere. Sure, he says. All right, and then you're gonna do that there. So that will now let that rubber on that line come down to that there. Meanwhile, we're gonna use that same line for the heat sinks. Let's go. Heat sinks ahoy. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, you had this tower temporarily in here. I temporarily put the tower there. It's not a permanent addition. All right, that's fine. So how do you want to handle this? Well, you might as well just put a merger box there and swing it on over, I guess. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, and then do this. Boom. Done, right? And off you go. Doo-doo. 1 out of 4 on the way. And if everything works just fine, there they go. Look at that. Up they go, and then they come over here, and they'll come back down. Right? They're going to come back down to this first one. There they come. Boop. There we go. Okay, so that's the first thing. Let's go have a look at this rubber. Now, as I just mentioned, I probably got about 40,000 rubber in boxes. Now, the reason it's in boxes, of course, is that rubber is, it's an oil product. And when you take oil offline, I wanted as much rubber stored up as possible because I was worried that I might not have, the option to have rubber for a while. So, these bottom lines don't need to exist at the moment. And the reason they don't need to exist is because this storage of rubber will soon be diverted over into the train network. But to help me empty it out a little bit, we will divert some of it onto this line for now. Sure, he says. Well, at least do one line of it here. So, I mean, you got... that's computers, dude. I know there's computers. I know there's rubber over here. There's all kinds of it, right? Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, there had better be boxes of rubber over here. Like, lots of boxes. Not in that one. That's actually a little concerning. There's some there. All right, I mean, let's be realistic here. There's probably about 15,000 rubber there, and I know there's like a bucket load and a bunch more boxes over here, so I'm not worried about that. So that's gonna. So we'll hook this box up first. Well, no, this line is for the turbo motors. We don't need to hook that line up until the end. These lines, though, I do got to hook up because I need another line of this, right? So I do need a second line of that. Now what you need to do is empty your inventory out for 40 seconds. Where's all my rubber at? There's a box, there's a box, there's a box. Yep. Okay, there's all them boxes. All right. What's in this? All right, there we go. All right, so let's empty out. You got to work that rubber finish. Yeah, I probably do. I probably do, but not today. Well, I am working on it. Actually, that's what I'm doing right now. Right? I'm working on I'm working on it. You know what? Throw this out. Put that over there. Give me some gas, because that makes me nervous. All right. Rubber. Let's go put some rubber in some stuff. Take all. Yeah. Take all that. All right. I probably should bring the truck up here, but you know what? By the time I run back and forth here 4 or 5 times, it's fine. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is rubber here. Right? Yes, you are. I need the bottom 2 lines, which is going to be the first 2 cars of this. Boop. There we go. And they should start emptying out. Yes, they do. Yes, they are. Good. Aluminum ingots train. Now, that's another thing I'm going to... I mean, aluminum is broken, right? So, it is what it is. At least the trains are running. The trains are working good. Okay. We'll empty... yeah, that's emptied. Nope, that's not emptied. Take all that. Take all that. I'll be glad to have these boxes out of here. I've had these boxes here for so long. All right, all them boxes are now emptied out. I'm so happy about that, actually. Like, those boxes have been there forever. Okay, let's just keep right on going. Might as well keep emptying out more boxes. Zip. Yep. Let's go. We'll just glide on over here. It's perfectly fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thanks, leg. All right. Don't crash. Don't hit the floor. You know. Okay, so you can go in there. Okay. You emptied out a little bit, right? Yes, you did. We'll put 3 into you. I mean, I might as well keep emptying these boxes now. So I can do some cleanup. That would be awesome. It's broken in the fact that it won't keep itself running. And the reason it won't keep running is because the ratios are all changed and the pipes keep getting clogged. So, yes, it runs for short periods of time as long as I'm over there flushing the lines, right? But if I don't keep flushing the lines, the problem is that basically it shuts down, right? And then that's it. So, to keep things kind of in harmony, I mean, it has to be fixed, right? So yes, I can get it back up and running again. I just got to go to the if I go over to aluminum and I flush the lines, the factory will start back up again, no problem. But it won't stay running. It keeps the pipes get jammed up within a short period of time, and then everything shuts down, right? So that's the problem. With all them ratios now different, it's just you know, it's just broken. It's busted. Busted. That's. I wish I was a better rapper because I would sing that song for you, but that's not happening. That's just not happening. Meanwhile, I mean, you know, we have stuff. Whoa. I was gonna say we have stuff, right? We have all kinds of stuff. As you can see, I did stand over there for a while. Okay, are you gonna show them? Are you not gonna show the fine people all the stuff in the box? You big meanie. Okay, you're not going to do that. Will you do it now? Okay. Yeah, so we have all kinds of stuff in these boxes, right? I had stayed over there for an hour or so and just kept kind of flushing the lines manually. So the boxes have stuff. They have all kinds of stuff, as you can see. We have stuff here, people. But if once the turbo motors are up and running, these will run out, right? There's nothing to replace these. So, yeah, I mean, as mentioned on the last stream, the aluminum factory is now on the checklist for repair. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, you know, what's a few factories between friends, right? It's perfectly fine. Take all that. Is there any more rubber here? Another box, he says. No, that box is empty. I think that's it for that entire row of boxes, so I'm going to drop these off. And then, and then that will at least, like, I can clean, again, I spend a lot of time cleaning up. Like, a lot of cleanup time, right? You know, I mean, it's great to be able to build stuff on camera and have it all looking cool and stuff like that. But offline, I mean, I am so busy just cleaning up mess after mess after mess of 2,000 hours of mess, right? Nice part is, though, I'm very happy about this. Because now I can get rid of all them boxes. Yeah, Nightbot, I know, it's all good in the neighborhood, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Take your stuff back. You probably don't need that many computers, though. We'll leave a bunch of them behind. You probably don't need that many heat sinks either. So leave that behind. Take all that. Yeah. Sort. Let me guess. You put a bunch more computers in your inventory. Yep. You know what? Let's do it this way. Look over at this box. Take them computers out. Take a little bit of that out. Take 2 of those out. Take 2 of those out. We'll take that out. Yup. Take a couple of that out. Take a couple of this out. And can you grab the rest of this box now? Maybe? Yes, that will work for me. All right. So, let's see. We now have 2 lines of rubber, right? And this is what I'd rather have anyway. I'd rather have it working from this like it's supposed to. So we now have a rubber line going off to turbo motors. We now have a rubber line coming over here. Right? Yes, we do. There we go. There, look at that. There's rubber on that belt. Nice. Okay. This is getting closer. Jamie, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. We're working on we're working on the last part. Turbo motors will be running today. So we are working on the cooling systems and the heat sinks and the rubber. We have just finished hooking up the heat sinks and the rubber right over there. We now have the water and the hydrogen gas right over there. We are now ready to hook things up to here and hopefully doesn't blow it up. It doesn't blow it up. Yeah, well, okay. 20 out of the 30 minutes was spent with a splitter, but we're just ignoring that. We're just going to ignore that, all right? Gee whiz. No need to bring up my life and times and the whole 9 yards. So, let's now get ready to drag some of this stuff over, shall we? Yeah, dude. Yeah, put that there, would you? Yeah, I gotta take these guys. I gotta take you guys over there. Let's go. What is the height of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the answer. Have they changed the length of these things? It used to be 6 blocks, but I would like to know. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so the answer is 6 is still the magical answer. Is that what you're telling me? So, like, that's half a block. 1.2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. So 7 is the answer. So I guess 6 is the safe answer. All right. 6 is the safe answer, he says. Sure, he says. 2. No. I want zooping, dude. Zooping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Are you gonna be able to get this over the car? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. You should probably turn that this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I shorted myself one there. These are supposed to be 7 high, not 6 high. Okay. Now, the reason I'm putting this line here is that I gotta bring the finished product back, right? We gotta take the finished product back over there to that other line, right? So that's what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, then I should be making these 8 tall. So let's do that. Okay. Actually, you didn't need to make those 8 tall. You're going to use the underside, not the above side. You goof. Never mind. Anyway, it's fine. Let's take my rubber. Let's go. We're just going to take my rubber and go along. I didn't want to play with them guys anyway. Okay. And we'll put that one there. And put that one there. Okay. And around the turn we go. Yep. Do that. Okay. And take you, there. All right. So you're at 6 and 7, he says. What do you want to do with the gas? Do you want to go higher than that? These things use a lot of gas. Every 4 machines will use an entire line of gas, right? So each one of them uses 150 a minute. So a full line of 600, 4 machines will need their own gas line, right? So we have 4 rows of 4 machines, so I need 4 of these gas lines. So I guess that's next on the list. So which way do you want to go? Do you want to give the first 2 lines to that guy over there? Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense. All right. Yep. And then you want to give the next 2 lines to this guy over here. Okay. Now, water lines. You can give the water line to this guy, and you give a water line to this guy. There we go. Done. Now, so what do we got here? We've got... How about you put up, let me do this. If I put this right there, just to look at it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's clipping. I won't worry about that. So I don't need the 8. Yeah, take that down. So it turns out my 2 belts will go right underneath these 2 pipes, and that works out good. That's perfect, actually. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So I need to put in one thing. I need one of these. Right? And then, is it one of those? Or is that... Yes? Yes. Yes, it would be. And then I need... because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need... and then I gotta make this again. Right? Sure, he says. Let's see if that lines up. Let's see if that actually lines up. Because, overlapping others' clearance. Clipping may occur. No. What? Oh, I mean, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, whatever. I think you're dreaming. Like, what clipping is... Whatever. You're just pretend... Whatever. Game. Is that right? No. It's 1 too high. So, you kind of messed that one up. Let's go 8. Boom, boom. And better. Yep. Okay. So that's a little quirky, but all right. Sure, he says. Now this is where I wish you could select that and then just blueprint it right from there, right? Because that would be awesome if I could just select that, right? Select that and go blueprint, and then I just go paste, and then paste it right here. It would be great. But no. No soup for you. Fine. Whatever. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's going to be right, but we'll give it a shot. Looks like it is. I would say from the very excited blue arrows that I just got there. Is there a way to like see that from a distance? Wow. Are you ever off on that, dude? Like, way off. Like, why is that so off? Okay. Alright. Yeah, like, I was way off on these. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. That should be lined up now. Yep. Click, dude. Click. Now you come down there. Yep, you're still pretending that clipping's occurring. Whatever. I don't care. You can pretend all you want, dude. Okay. So, I need this to come out right to about... so there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. I need that to about there. So that's going to be that, and then that, and then I guess only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that. And then go back to this for 2. Okay. Nope. Still too high. Like, really? Is that a thing? Nope. Yeah, get rid of that. Go to 8. Do that. Don't know why. Looks like it's... I mean, I was sure that that first one was like 6 or 7 high, but maybe I was just... Maybe I was just dreaming on that one, people. Is this... what are the height limits to the builds? I actually don't know. I mean, I know people have built platforms and things going close to the top of that, of the space elevator, but after that, not quite sure. You know, now, supposedly, I think you go up so high and then you take damage forever and then you die, right? It's the same as if you try to go off the map, right? You reach this invisible barrier and then you'll just take death. Death from above or death from the side, right? Okay, so that was entertainment, but not really. So, how do you want to handle this? Well, okay, he says. You gonna put that water pipe in there? Sure, he said. Sure. You gotta give them the water pipe, dude. They need the water pipe. Okay, there we go. Now... So, this isn't gonna work out right. That's unfortunate. Yep. Yeah, because Mr. I want the same row as these guys kind of messes me up. That's fine, I guess. So, how did you want to get through that other side? So these aren't, there's 16 here, 2 rows of 8, or 2 sections of 8, and that's because I had to work around this, right? The steel building assembly area, without wasting too much space, right? Because space is always a premium, people. You think you got to plan it, but it's never enough. There's never enough space. So, is it going to be more better if I take the belt straight down there? You know what? I could probably split that belt right here somehow. Like, I could probably split that belt down here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it that way. So we're going to take that whole line and we'll just shove it in here. That's what we're going to do. Yep. I mean, it only needs 184 of these things. It's not like it needs all the things. But you know what the problem is with that, Max? Your other 2, well, you know what, that isn't going to matter. Just do this. Just do this, dude. Just do this. We need these 184 rubber and the 184 things. Okay, let's go. Who wants what first, people? Who wants what first? You would like to have... do you want to do the water, nitrogen gas? Let's do the... let's do pipeline junctions. Everything else I have on my menu, but I don't have pipeline junctions on the menu, so if I do this first... This would be awesome. And you know what you could have done? Anyway, nevertheless, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It looks nice. It looks nice. We will use all the right-hand pipes for the water. Sure. Okay. And you're gonna give that to me. There we go. Okay, right there. And right there. Okay, who's going to get this pipe? I think what we'll do is we'll do righty lefties. All right, let's do it that way. Are you going to give me a line on this, or is this going to be guesswork? I'm assuming this is going to be guesswork because you're not going to be able to see that high. That's fine. Oh, you'll kind of do it if I put it there, but that's all right. So all these guys are going to use the bottom one. Okay. Sure. Okay. And somewhere around there. And son, you will do this. Okay, so if they're using the bottom one, these guys have to use the top one. So you're going to do that. And you're going to do this. And boop, there we go. And number 4, done. All right, so... Whoosh. Okay, next thing is you got to get all the pretty stuff off the pretty lines and get all the pretty things down here, Max. So let's get these, let's get the rubber and the heat sinks down here. Let's do that. Yep, let's go. Yep, don't run into, don't run into things, Max. I actually need you to, like, stay focused, stay frosty, dude. Stay frosty. Okay. For some reason, that felt wrong. I'm going to have a look at that in a second. Didn't feel right. Okay. And put that there. Okay, done. Now, I do need to split... we're going to split that line and bring it this way so as we can do these. So, well, of course, that's where there's a pole. All right, well, first of all, get your splitters out. You got to put 2 splitters in here no matter what you do. So, there's 1. There's 2. Yeah, there we go. There's 2. Okay, so that's to take that line going that way for them other 8. We'll deal with that in a minute. But here, of course, I kind of want to center these on these machines because these are going to be on opposite ends, right? So it'd be nice if I could just, like, if this is where the center of the machine is, we put 1 here and then we put 1 kind of like here. Okay, now, yep, sure, he says, this is fine. He says, did you leave yourself enough room to make this work? Please say yes, otherwise I'm going to cry. It will not be fun. Okay, so do I do this? I probably should. No, let's try this. Are you going to sweep? Oh, I knew it. This is going to get ugly. Okay. All right, this is fine. I got a new plan. New plan. I'm not moving all these machines. New plan, people. New plan. So we're going to hope that the center ones can hook into that, and then the far one will have to hook into this like this. Am I standing right in front of you? Yes, I am standing right in front of you. Well, I mean, doesn't get much more in front than the big orange arrow in your face. Okay. So now I'm going to actually take this, and we're going to stick that right there. So here's how this will work. You're going to hopefully... Really? There we go. You're going to engage that one. Okay, and then you're going to engage this one. Now, these guys are going to engage that middle one. Please say you'll engage the middle one. Somewhere's around there. I'm hoping so. If not, I'll just put in a 4 set of splitters. It's just going to be really messy, and I won't look forward to it. So if I do that... okay. So we know the end ones should work. Yep, there's one. Not exactly straight there, Max. Well, listen, like, give me a break. You know. Oh. Really? You just didn't want to do that, huh? Will you do this? No. You won't do that either. You're like... Well, okay, first of all, he won't do that because it's not tall enough. But second, he won't do that because he's a bum. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to do it this way then. Do that. I didn't really want to be putting in 4 sets of splitters for this, but I will. I will, gosh darn it. It's really hard to measure. I can't see it that way. There we go. So no, I think that's one too high. Yep, that is one too high. Gosh darn it. Okay, kill that. Do this. Do that. Yeah, come over here and see if you can see that. All right, so that's even. 1, 2. There you go. Okay. Same with you, dude. You gotta stand over here to see this, though. So that's even. 1, 2. There you go. All right. Now we'll use these to put in our adjoining splitters for this line. All right. 0. Okay. You can have that. And again, it is too bad that you got to have all these splitters in here. It's crazy. Do that. All right. Please say you'll do that. There you go. Look at you go. Okay. And do that. Before I hook up the piping on that side, I need to hook up the output. The output on this side. Very important. So I'd like to have a box where I store extras of these. So 1 box. Store extra of those. Yep. Right about here. Sure. Okay. You're gonna need mergers for these. Okay. Put that here somewhere. Just be glad you didn't need smart splitters. You know, really. I mean, if I did, well then I did, but yeah, like that just would have made me even more cranky, right? It doesn't matter which one of the outputs you choose for this. Oh, that's a liquid output. Well, then I guess it does matter, Max, because you can't use a liquid output for a solid matter object. Fine, he says. Whatever. There's 2. There's 3. Yeah, put it on there, dude. Okay. Nope, back up. There you go. There's 4. Now, fly over here for a second. Look at you go. Yep. Let me guess. You guys aren't going to line up for me at all, right? No. Darn it. Alright, fine. Like, I don't even think you can run a belt between those, can you? Nope. All right, we're going to do it this way. Well, there's only 2 machines here. Yeah, there's only 2 machines here. I'm gonna take the machines on the right, and then I'm gonna skew the ones on the left. Is what we're gonna do. Yes. Okay, back up, back up, back up. There we go. Hello, Mr. Really Big Power Tower. What are you doing? Not much. Listen, I need to kind of cut through here for a second. All right, we don't need those right away anyway. So then I need a merger here. Going this way. Okay. All right. Yep. Give me those. Take that. And I guess I really don't need one here. I can just grab it from there. I can just grab it from there. Sure, he says. Yep. Just do that. Let's go. Yep. Don't stand in the way. Okay. And then you can come into there. You can go over there. All right. What did you mess up here? That's the output. How did you mess that up? Whatever. Yeah, give me that. Okay. Now, I still haven't hooked these up, but I'll show you what I'm doing there in a second. Take care of that. Because they're so close together, I got to do this little sneaky component thing here to them. Really. Thanks, left hand. Look, just work with me here, all right? Okay, join that up, join that up, join that up. Now, make a copy of him. Put him right there. And now take you and just do a little that little slide action right there. Look at that. You go, boy. So, do that. Okay, you do that. Get out of the way. Take that. Right about there somewhere. Sure, he says. Yep, works for me. Let's go. All right. You're going to come in here. You're going to do that. And then you're going to do that. Boom. Done. All right, so that at least gets, I just want to get at least some belt work outputs, because you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner, that very last milestone, I need 400 of these things. So if I can get these things up and running, I can start saving my 400 up, and then done. It'll be the last milestone. You know, and that's like a double win today, people. We'll get turbo motors and the milestone done. All right, now for the gas stuff. Okay, 1 gas stuff, he says. This is your water. So let's stick the water in there first. Yep. Right-hand side. Right-hand side is going to be using the bottom pipes, and left-hand side uses the top pipe. This is very exciting. No power. No power. Okay, forgot the power poles. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, people. We'll put power to it in a minute. Just a little more suspense. It just makes a little more suspenseful, is what it is. Okay, so it's just a little more suspense. It's all fine. So... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? I'm trying to get the count right so as I can fly down the rest of these and hopefully make up a little lost time here, right? 6. Let's see if that is correct. 6 is right. So 6 and 8 is the, well, 6, it'll be 6 and 8. Yes, it will. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one will be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. What's a few kilovolts between friends? Power is not the issue. We got the power. I mean, that is the one thing that's working on this map. I mean, okay, we have way too much nuclear waste for our own good. Who cares, right? We'll deal with it one day, right? I mean, you know, we're fixing the rest of it, so it's fine, right? Right now, we got power we have. We just got to get hooked up. So you're going to now go there, and you're going to hook into that. Now for the other side. Boop. You're going to be 0 and 3. Done. And then you're going to be 0. That's not good. Why is there a thing here? Why is there a thing there? Oh, that's for the other side. It's okay. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I was panicking, but I was gonna say there's no way that's gonna work through this side. I mean, I don't care about the collision at the moment, but I do care a little bit. All right. So water pipes. Come on, get down there. Okay, water pipe for you. Water pipe for you. Right-hand side uses the lower pipe, which is why I'm not worried about the collision. And then this side uses the upper pipe, like that. Done. That's 2 down, 2 to go, people. And then I will run power to these ones, and so we can see them come online, right? While I then work on the other ones. Okay. So 6 and 8. 6 and 8, people. 6 and 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fly like the wind. There we go, done. 0 me. Okay, you're there. Do this. You're off. That's not good. Did you not get 6? Are you not 6? What happened here? Did you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was I... Am I... Okay, well, let's... Whoa. Thanks, left hand. Look, just get back over there. Yeah, come on, get up there. Gee whiz. Okay. Yeah, what do you... Yeah, do that. Thank you. Okay, do this. Yep. Move over there just a wee bit. Okay, good. Okay. Do. And then you do that. Okay, and you. Okay, and do that. Nice. 2 to go. 2 to go, Max. 2 to go. For the first 8, anyway. So, 6 and 8s, people. 6 and 8s. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I seen you sneak that in. You think I didn't see that? Oh, come on now, dude. Don't do that. Here, I'm going to show you the cheaty way. There, done. And you're like, really? And I'll be like, yep. You watch, that will work just fine. Okay, I need you to go in there, and I need you to do that. Okay, I need you to go there. Do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Oh, careful. Careful. Got a frog in my throat today. Don't know what's going on there. It's driving me crazy, though. Really? You're going to give me a hard time on that splitter, are you? Well, dude, you're just going to collide no matter what I do here, because this is a real messy area. So, you know what? Just suck it up, Buttercup. And you're one off. Well, never mind. I'm just going to leave that like that. All right. So, yep. That's where I am now. I just want these. I want these first ones working. Gosh darn it, and they're going to work right now. Do that. Do that. This. One day I might come back and fix it, but it won't be today. Won't be today. Yep. Come on, dude, get in there. Yep. Give me that. Okay, there we go. Up there, down here, and all right, you're staring at the wrong thing. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, let's actually set up a proper network for all this. So, we'll take you from the tower. Let's do that there. We will do power this. A, B, you betcha. Okay, we're going to take you into A. Okay, B, what do you want to do? No, I'm not connecting you directly to that. Don't. Spoiled? Holy smokes. We're just going to connect you out here for the moment, so as we can run a line down this way. Okay, somewhere's around there. Somewhere's around here. Okay, these won't turn on anyway, right? I mean, they shouldn't turn on because I haven't thrown the switch yet. So we're going to plug them in. Yeah. Floors. Dude, floor's too steep. Just plug it into the stupid thing. Yeah. Yeah, like do that. Okay, and then there you go. And then this one. And finally this one. All right, here we go, people. This is it. This is going to be... this will be turbo motors. This is going to be turbo motors cooling, I guess is what we'll name it. Okay. TURBO motors cooling. Cool. And that will now go down here. Boom. And let's throw the switch, people. Rock and roll. Do it. Very excited. All right, let's see what you... Very excited. Now, look at this mess. Look at this. All right, well, you haven't hooked these up anyway. Good. Because I'm not having this mess. Nope. How can you mess this up, Max? I mean, how did you mess this up? I don't know. I mean, really? Do you not want to show me the cool arrows with the cool arrowy things on them? Like, cut me some slack here, game. Like, whatever. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing me certain things, but I don't care anymore. I just do what I want, game. And did you just? I was gonna say, did you just put that in the side? I am gonna lose my mind if you did. Hey, oh, there goes one. There goes another one. Hey, well, at least somebody's making them. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Awesome. Yep. Here, you can. Yep. We're gonna hook these all up. Yeah, do that. Do it. Excellent. Let's have a look. I want to see things moving, people. I'm a little concerned about the gas. Oh, no, it's filling up fast enough. Okay, good, good. I'm a little nervous that it only stores 50 at a time, but, like, why does this store, like, 10 times the amount of water it needs, but this only stores 2 times the amount of gas it needs? I really wish they were consistent. So if it needs 25, well, then store 250 gas here at any one time. That would make sense, right? But whatever, it doesn't matter because it's working. I don't care. Yay, us! Woo! Let's see how many... Yeah, make all the noise. Make all the noisy things. I don't care. What do you got? 91 already. Nice. Guess what we're going to do here in about 5 minutes? Yeah, I'm going to take my 400 and have a party. Now I got 8 more to do. Shush. Okay, it's fine. Dude, you knew you weren't going to get away with this, right? You got to get 16 online. That's the way this works. Yeah, whatever. So... what do you got here? Well, you got the very first one, and then you got 3 blanks. You got the very first one, and then you got 2, and then 2 more. All right. So 8. You got the very first one, and then you got 2 blanks, right? Because that would be a line, that would be a line, that would be a line, that would be a line. All right, so it's 4. And then you got 2 more. Yep, that's it. So it's might as well do them all right now. So it's this. Yep. And it's this. Oh, wow. Hey, Jessica, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 more of these. 1, 2. And 1, 2? Gee. 1, 2? I don't know. Is it 2? Is it really 2? Is it sum of 2? It's 2, dude. It's 2. It's definitely 2. All right. Okay. Just a little bit of gas. A little bit of gas for everybody. Do it. All right. Did you get the alignment right? Let's get up here and stand up here and look at it. No. Again, you're off by 1, dude. It's embarrassment is what it is. Anyway, whatever. Okay. No, down 1. Yep. How does 1 miss it by 1? Okay. Put that there. Yeah. Put it down. Put it down. There you go. Gee whiz. Okay. Do this. Do that. Do this. Back to this. And all the way to that. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Easy now. Whoa there, cowboy. We don't want to step on anybody's toes. Okay, there we go. Done. Now you need to get those things over here. Do you think they'll stretch? Do you think we can make it? I don't know. Or I'm going to try. Is it too far? Nope. Conveyor belt is too long. Come on. It would make it. You're full of baloney. Whatever. Listen. Whatever. What do you think the fake height on that is? Well, it's probably around there somewhere. It doesn't really matter, I guess. What is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's going to be 4. All right. So I'm going to take you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to plug you into there, and then plug you into there. I don't know why he's giving me a collision, but I'm just going to ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about half the time anyway. Okay, yep. Do that, dude. Do it. Okay. Grab that. And down to there. Now, the nice part about doing the first 8 is that now we kind of have a pattern down, right? So doing this 8 won't be so bad. I mean, it'll be a little... Well, first of all, I got to recalculate the heights on these anyway, because these belt heights are higher or lower, right? But the rest of it should be pretty straightforward. So we're going to do pipeline junctions right from the center, because the center is just water, and we take water for these guys on both sides. Yeah, there's 2. And yep, there's 3. And there we go. Now, this side will always be the upper pipe that we use. And did you put that in the wrong spot? I definitely put that in the wrong spot. Give me that back. Oop. All right. So, upper pipe, dude. Upper pipe. There we go. These ones will be the upper pipes. Okay, and then the other side is the lower pipe. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, look at us. We're just blasting through it this time. Okay, and number 4. Boom. All right. Now to work out the new math for this, go stand up here for 5 seconds max. So the new math is 1. Okay, it's so short I don't think I got to do anything. Let's see if you can get it from here. So is that going to be 2, 4? I think so. Right? I think that's just going to be a 2, 4. Yeah. 2, 4. There we go. I think that's going to be the new math, is 2, 4. So if I do this, yep, that's what it is, 2. 2. And then this one would be 4, right? This one's the 4. You betcha. Let's go. It's a 2, 4, people. 1, 2. Yep. And then... Yep. And now I'm just going to fly all the way down this side to do this. Okay. Okay. And it's just easier for me to get it from the back. No, we're out of aluminum sheets. That's bad. Okay, well, that's fine. Relax. It's okay, Max. You've been building a lot of stuff. You know, like a factory. And it turns out you have a train station with like 15,000. So there's my 400. I'm so excited. We are going to get milestone done. The final milestone. Meanwhile, I'll run over here and pick up some sheets. Excuse me. I hear there's a train station over here that has sheets in it. Sheets. Mark 5 belt is sheets. And boop. Excuse me. Can I have some of these? Yup. We'll just take some of those. I'm going to actually take that because we have to drag these all the ways back to the turbo motors, right? So we are going to have to do that. So I'm just going to take the extra with me now. Then I'm going to stand back and view my creation. as it runs wild all over again. You betcha. I'm a god. You're about to run out of gas, god. What are you going to do about it? Well, you better land. All right. Okay. Yep. Down you get there, dude. Down you get. Okay. Okay, and then right there. Okay. You are 1, 2. And then, oh, you forgot to put the thing in. Yep, do that. Okay, good. Now for the other side. Same deal. Same dealio. Okay, 1, 2. Come on, figure that out. Figure it out that I don't have to get down. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, we're just flying along here now. I do got to put some fronts on these ones. The nice part about that center row is that it allowed us to share that row, but I do got to run down the front of these ones. So that is going to slow me down for a few secs. A few secs of a pig's tail. It is what it is. Okay. Yep. 1, 2. And then... Yep, there we go. Plug it in there, dude. Okay. Final machine for this part, and then we do the splitter parts. Okay. Splitter parts. Do you want to do the fronts first? Let's do the fronts. Do the fronts. Let's see. Mergers, people. We need mergers. So. Okay. And right there. There's the third. I appreciate the remind option. As always, Mr. Johnson. Okay, and that's going to hook that up there. That's nice. So let's hook these all up. We'll get this done. Now, it turns out I actually only need 15.2 of these machines. But I'm going to let them run full at 16 anyway, so as I can have a few extra kicking around, right? Because it's always, I always like having a few things extra kicking around. And in this case, it doesn't jam anything up, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I need you to come out here. Yeah, do that. Run over here. Suppose you're going to give me a hard time on this, are you? You're going to give me the I can't reach option. Do you want to go there? Sure, he says. All right. That's crooked, but you know what? Just pretending I'm not seeing it right now. Okay, do that. Now let's hook up the back sides of these. Okay. Do you want to start down here at the other end like you did last time? Sure, he says. Since you already did one box, you might as well start down here. Okay. That would be 0. Nope, that's a 9, and this is a 3. Nope, that's wrong. That's... Don't know what you were thinking there, Max, but it was a good idea. Good idea, but not really a good idea. It's a 0 and a 3. Okay. 0... Okay, and 3. Okay. Oh, you fell down, dude. Thanks, left hand. Listen, just work with me, would you? Okay. Okay, do this. Pretending I didn't see that. Whoa, what are we doing here? Did I double click that? I must have double clicked it. Yeah, that's close enough. You're never going to see that. I mean, there's 7,000 machines in this world. You're not going to see that one little crooked line, and it's perfectly fine. It works fine. It's working fine, people. You know, I mean, out of the thousands and thousands of machines on this planet, you know, we're not going to worry about one little machine that's, you know, one little splitter that's maybe off by just a wee hair and slightly crooked. That's not, you know, details, people, details. That's what it's all about. All right, so this side is now all done. All right, let's go to the other side. You know, this would have been a lot easier for you if you start on the other end, right? Yeah, okay, let's do it that way. Because see, I can then walk off the tall one to the short one, which saves my left hand a little bit of work, right? Because my poor left hand. Of course, long-time viewers know that my left hand isn't exactly 100%. I have a hand. It's got 5 fingers and a thumb. I'm very grateful for that. But it doesn't work like a left hand. It should, unfortunately. It's just what it is. I just remembered why I don't watch Satisfactory streams. I want to play now. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem, Jessica. I know. I know why I don't watch them either. Right? This is why I avoided this game for a year and a half after playing it for like 3,000-4,000 hours, because, you know, I mean, there's what, this map, how long, what's the count on this map at the moment? So the current hour, so I've played this map for 2,119 hours, all right? And according to Steam and Epic and a few other things, I've played 3,100 or 200, I don't know. I've played way too many hours of this game. And the problem is that, yeah, factory game, not good. Not good for your life, not good for your health. There's nothing good about factory games in terms of humanity. You know, it takes you and drains you, and I mean, don't get me wrong, when it all works, it's awesome. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling all too well. All too well. I know, a huge Factorial player, I know. Yeah, another game I've got way too many thousands of hours in, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You know? I mean, I always enjoy getting another no spoon challenge done, right? Because, I mean, you know, things, right? Okay, I'm not as fast as Auntie is, but I'll never be as fast as Auntie is because my left hand doesn't work so good. So I just have to accept the fact that I can just still do the no spoon challenge in, you know, whatever. I think it was what, I think when we did it last time on stream, it was 5 hours and whatever, 5 hours and 15 minutes maybe. Yeah. Well, no. Well, you know what? I mean, you know, you have Rain. Rain was around for a while, and he was fast. He was as fast as Auntie. What's his name? What's his name now? Gee whiz, I forget the other name at the moment. But, I mean, there's a couple of guys. There's a few players out there. I really do miss Rain. I wish Rain was around, because Rain was a pretty good guy. But, I mean, I forget the other guy's name. But him and Auntie run races all the time, right? Do contests and stuff. All right, put some power to this thing, dude, and you're going to be, like, rocking and rolling. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I mean, there's a few people out there, and I think that's why Auntie started doing some of the other challenges, because, like, I mean, you know, Auntie's not young. Auntie's getting older. And there's more young talent all the time coming up, right? And I think he was starting to get to a point where he wasn't able to take the title back all the time, right? Yeah, I can't remember his name, right? And then there's that new guy. I say new guy, but I don't know how new he is, but there is another guy who's been doing runs, and I mean he is fast. I mean he has been, he might actually be the current holder, and he is fast, and he's a bit cocky because like he'll even change the icons and the wording and everything, and still do it in like way too fast for your own good. But I must admit he is very good, and I not to say his ante is done yet, but I think ante's time is just about done. Hate to say it, but all champions do fall at some point. Plug that in there. Boom. Tell me this is running, people. No, because you forgot to hook up the water and the gas. Yeah, Nightbot, give me a break. Well, listen, listen, Nightbot, I will choke you off. You don't you dare give me a hard time. All right. Okay, we'll get some water into this sucker. Yeah, you forgot to hook up the water and the gas. No wonder it wasn't working. It'll be fine in about 40 seconds. This will give the machines a little time to fill up with the extra goodies they need anyway, right? Okay. Look at that. We're going to have a look at this in a minute, and it's going to be beautiful. It is so nice. I can't see it. I can't see the valve. Where's the valve at? Yeah, it's right there. What is plugged into this thing? Okay, something's wrong here. Oh, this isn't good. What are you going to do about that? Let me think about it for 10 seconds. Why did I do that? And how did I get it so off? Gosh darn it. I mean, I can do this temporarily to fix this problem. But is that the same problem on this side? No. So is it all just on the lower ones? No, it's not on that one. I think I might have put in a double splitter here that I didn't need. Anyway, that's fine. We'll just pretend I didn't do that one. There you go. And you go there. And you go there. And you go there. You go there, and you're there, and the last two are one here and one here. Oh yeah, do it, done it. You doubled up on the splitters. All right, I wondered if that's what I did, right? Because I did that earlier, right, when I double clicked. Let me see if I actually can like just get that out of the way. Yeah, I'm not using it for anything. So we can just take that out of there. Did I plug that into the wrong one? I did too. Now we actually got to fix that. Yeah, yeah, because there's too much gas coming off of that top one. Yeah, sorry, dude, you can't have that. That is not for you. This is for you. Right side is lower side. There we go. Are you now doing things? No, you're not getting any water? Why not? Because you forgot to put the pump on it? Gosh darn it. Okay, I forgot to put the pump on it, but that's fine. I'll go fix that in a minute. Meanwhile, at least I know they'll work when they get water. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there should be one on the pipe, right? Everybody, right? Did I forget the other side? Okay, yeah, no, we look good. Yeah, everything looks good here, right? One's water, and then on this side, the top gas is used, but on this side, the bottom gas is used, right? Which is over there. It's right there. It's a little hard to see. But the problem now is that I forgot to put a water pump in. I know I did. I don't want to reload. Dude, get that out of your hand. Yeah, I forgot to put the water pump in, so it's not pumping water up this second line. Now, I could easily fix that. these machines do not need 600 water. I mean, I could easily fix that by just tapping into this water line here and doing it, but we'll actually go down and put in the second water pumps for that, so as it can be officially working the way I'd like it to. So the next thing I'd like to do, though, is let's grab 400 of these. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so hot. Yep. Grab 400 of those, dude. 400 of those. Now, I'm not going to hook this box up yet, but I am going to run the line back for it. So we're going to do that right now. Okay. You come with me, dude. Yep. Okay. No. Don't you dare do that. Yeah, you go right to there, dude. Pretty sure it's right there. Aw, yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Then you're going to come over here and plug into that. Look at that. Perfect. So, do you want to go fix the valve pump? And then, yes, you should go do that. Where's the car? Where did we leave the car, people? I don't know. Okay, well, there's two car icons over here, so we know one of them is buried underground. The other one should be right beside me, though. There it is. Nice. Do you got enough for pumps? Let's go. Mark II pump. You got 8, 48, 1. Well, you know what? We'll just stop back at base, and we'll pick a few up. Room. Let's go. It's nighttime, right? It's dark out. It's dark, right? So, whatever. We might as well take care of these pumps. And then that way, when the light comes back up, we can actually see the turbo motors kick online, and it'll be great. Time to head. All right, you got it. I'll catch you on the next one. Bet you. Hey, it's all about the build, dude. It's all about that build. Turbo motors are happening today. Gee whiz. I'm just looking at all this stuff. It's like, yep, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Or just come up here, pick up a little plastic. Yep. Plastic and what is it? Plastic and, oh, geez, encased industrial beams. There's something you don't use a lot of. Is that there? Yep. 69. Nice. Plastic. I shouldn't need too many pumps, so I don't want to, like, take a whole bunch of these. Okay. Since it's dark, let's do this. Let's do the final milestone. Here it is. Whole lot of resources. Well, the map. The map, when I stopped playing it back in update, well, just before update 4 is when I stopped playing the map, and at that time, it would do 50 turbo motors a minute, right? Now, it will still do 50 turbo motors a minute, but I'm actually diverting some of the resources now to elevator parts. But I'll show you a map here in a second. I have an on-screen map here that I'll put up on the screen. But we will now put in the final resource of things. Boom. The final time I get to hit the button, it's all beautiful. Take off. Take off, eh? Yeah, do it.
Reached. The particle accelerator enables previously impossible processes, such as recycling nuclear waste and converting it into plutonium, as well as the generation of exotic matter. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
Aw, yeah. That's it, people. We have now done all the parts. All the parts are done. Again. Oh, gee whiz. For the third time, I have now redone the entire hub tree in this map. Because every time, of course, they made changes, I had to redo the hub. But we've now got the hub done. Let's go put some pumps in so we can get that water. All right. You know what? Let's actually show the people the map there, Max. So let's click on this. Okay, so there is the map of things. Now, it's a little hard to see because, of course, this is the topographical map, right, where it has the trees and the deserts and all that on it. So let's show you the actual factories. Boom. There's all the factories on this map. The one in yellow is the nuclear facility, and it is fully functional now. We fixed that. That was one of the very first things we fixed in this series. It is in yellow because it doesn't. I needed to get particle colliders so we could do the plutonium to start recycling. That big red blob over there is all the nuclear waste, all 6,700,000 of it. So that's what happens when you play for over 2,000 hours on a map with nuclear waste. You have over 6 million waste on it, almost 7 million. There's 2 green squares. We're actually standing in the bigger green square. This factory here that I'm standing in right now, where the car is, this factory is fully functional and is running normally, right? It doesn't need any more fixing. This factory works great. Right behind it is a little green box. That is actually coal power production, which is right behind the Christmas factory where the Christmas trees are. There's the Christmas trees. You can see them now. So right in behind that is a bunch of coal power plants, and they're working perfectly fine. So that's why that box is green. Right below the green boxes is where we just were. That is the turbo factory, which of course will turn yellow today because it will now be functional. All the turbo motors will be back into operation today. In the upper left is the space elevator factory. And of course then there's like 3 oil factories. There's the aluminum factory is over by the yellow box. It's an orange box. It needs a bunch of fixing. There's a bunch of oscillators in the woods that need fixing. There's a bunch of stuff that needs fixing. Stuff to be fixed, people. Stuff to be fixed. But we'll fix it at some point in time. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're fixing this crazy map because that was Jamie's idea. He said, you should fix the original map. And I'm like, yeah, sure. That mess? He's like, yeah, fix that. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. So that's what we're doing. We're fixing it. You could have went the other way, Max. This would have been a lot faster. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll go this way now. Yeah, this is only a fraction. This is nothing. This entire map is literally covered in factories of doing different things, right? This section is just doing the turbo motors, but this is nothing. This factory's, well, I mean, this is probably my 3rd biggest factory. Might be the 2nd biggest. Might be the 3rd. No, it's 2nd. It's got to be the 2nd. Oil 1 is probably the 3rd biggest. The space elevator parts factory is the biggest factory. It's the one that was over there on the far left. It's the biggest factory. Okay, you're whipping down here at 50 miles an hour. You know that, right? Stop. Back up. Yeah, you need to put a pump here, dude. Yeah, good job. Good job. All right, there you go. Okay. There you go. No, wrong way. No, wrong way. That's the right way. Okay. We're gonna run a power line over to there. There you go. Get back in the car, dude. It's dark out here, dude. You know what it's like in the dark. It's bad. Everything eats you. Everything will try to eat you out here in the dark. So don't stay outside the car for too long. Okay. Okay. Take that. Put that right there. Boop. Okay, let's go. Just a few pipes. There's just a few pipes around here. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. A few pipes, few things. No biggie. No biggie. Yep. Okay, take that. We'll get to that. And I think there's one more down here. But I thought I had a pump on this already. I do have a pump on that already. I see it from here. Yes, very good. Yeah, I was playing back in Update 6 and got distracted by life. Yeah, well, that's basically what happened to me. Well, basically by the end of Update 3, about a couple months before Update 4 came out, like I said, I'd already played over 3,000 hours at that time. I had over 2,000 hours on this map. I was just burnt out. I was super busy with work. You know, I was super busy with work and, you know, life and craziness. And I was just burnt out. The game needed a break, right? So yeah, I just set it aside, and you know, I mean, there's always lots of games to play. There's always factory games to play, right? I mean, you know, and there's more factory games all the time now. There's so many factory games. So I mean, you know, we've played lots of different games. But then it was like, okay, you know, it had been probably like, you know, a year and 3/4. Yeah, and Prepper, right? Mr. Prepper, you mentioned he's my hero. He's my hero. Mr. Prepper's awesome. Yeah, I mean, there was Prepper to play, and you know, there's games to play, right? But yeah, now it was time that, you know, it was like Update 8 come out. I hadn't played it in a long time, and it was like, you know, I feel refreshed. You know, you get that feeling. It's like, yeah, I feel good, right? That refreshed feeling that you get when it's like, yep, I think I'm ready to play again, right? There we go. There's what we want to see. There's water coming in. Not quite fast enough, but I'm a little concerned about that speed, but I mean, I can always try and track that down later, right? All right, so let's get these guys hooked in. Yeah, there you go. That's what we want to see, people. I want to see cooling systems on a belt. Don't mess this up, game. Yep, that's right. Right? You're doing cooling systems. Yeah, see, yeah, these guys are all just filling up. Once they're all full, I think they'll be okay. Yeah, they're full. Yeah. Really? You guys need one more pump? I mean, that water's pretty slow. Well, it is filling up. It's filling up. It's just going to need a little more time. 30, 60, 90, 120. Like, yeah, like, I mean, there's 600 water in that pipe. It should, I think there is. Maybe there's only 300. Well, you know what? There's enough water in this pipe. I know there is. Eventually, there'll be enough water. Yeah, there'll be enough water eventually. It's just going to get up and go where it got up and left. And now, let's hook this into the other line so I can start taking this down to turbo motors, people. Boom. Do that. And come over here and hook in the box. Oh, yeah, the box of things. Okay, how are we doing in the box? Yes, look at that. It's beautiful. You know what? Let's let the box fill up a little bit. Let's finish hooking up the RCUs and get them in. That's right. We're gonna Barbie this sucker till death there, Nightbot. You betcha. So let's hook in the RCUs because that'll be the other thing that we need. And they're right over here, of course. Alright. Boom. So, I should have a nice box of RCUs here, right? Yep. Good. Now, let's see. You have things going down. This line is coming back. All right. So now you need to take this line here. Do you want to do it this way? Yeah, let's do it this way so as we can get ready to see it all work down there.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah? Well, guess what, Ada? Or Iris, or whatever. There's so many computer things I talk to lately. I don't really care about the artifacts right now. Artifacts, not my concern. You know what's my concern? Getting this online. You bet. So, do this. And do... Gee whiz, dude. There you go. Okay. You're going into the bottom box. Yep. So you're going to need a merger. Where are we? You're going to need a merger right there. Okay. Excellent. Yep, that's close enough for me, dude. Okay. Now, let's double check to make sure that the turbo motors are ready for action, and cross my fingers and toes. Yes. You gotta hook up the belt work, dude. That's fine. Run down here, hook up the belts. The motors are in. I had to tear all these belts out because it was all bugged out. That kind of drives me crazy, but it is what it is. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. What are you doing there, creature? Not much. Good. Because what you're doing, I don't care what it is you're doing. I got enough power shards at the moment. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and then this one. Okay. And so, just to kind of point this out, these factories, these are all turbo motor factories. It's for doing 50 of them a minute, but I'm taking these ones offline to save resources for doing more space elevator parts. So we're actually only going to bring on 20 turbo motors a minute, which is probably more than most people do. So I'm not too worried about. It's like, what? You're only doing 20 turbo motors a minute? Yeah, that's right. I think 20 turbo motors a minute is more than enough at the moment, people. It's probably more than enough. Listen, Mr. Bean, you're in my way, dude. Yeah, listen. Yeah, a creature's in the way. A creature's gonna die if the creature doesn't move. All right. You're some lucky. I was just about to get the sword out. It was not going to be pretty for you, dude. It was not going to be pretty. You know what? He's still going to be in my way. Guess what, dude? Yeah, you stay right there, because if you get in my way, I'm going to have to beat you up. And I don't want to do that. I already got enough creatures hating me on this planet. I don't need another one. Okay, do this. Nope, wrong one. Okay, nice. Because my ticket counter's got to keep going, people. I need more tickets. Now, I mean, I have thousands of tickets, so I don't know what to spend them on. I got thousands of tickets, but you never know, people. One day I may need another few golden nuggets or something. Okay, so that's now hooked that back up. And boop, there you go. That's all hooked together. Looks good. Okay, if I plug you into that, rotate, boom, this will be the RCUs. Done. RCUs are online. Okay, number 2, rubber. Boom, rubber is now online. The final ingredient. Cooling units. Let's go get them. Is the car parked over here? It is. All right. This is exciting. Yeah. I'm so happy about this. Okay. No, autosave's gonna kick in. Oh, darn it. Fine. Well, I guess I get to talk to the people for a second. Go ahead, autosave. So, autosave. Thanks, autosave. Sure, he says. It's perfectly fine, he says. What do we got coming up? I guess I'll talk about what I got coming up, since we now have to wait 4 minutes for autosave, because it's a really big map, which takes a really long time to autosave. Let's see. So, Sunday, this is back. Thursday, we got a brand new Summertime game coming out tomorrow. Another game demo for the summertime. Party Pineapple. He loves it when we get to play demos in the summertime. And it's kind of a city builder cookie clicker. It looks really cool. I must admit, it looks pretty cool. So it's a city builder cookie clicker. Gee whiz, try saying that like way too many times. Where you actually, like, you know, if you've ever played cookie clicker, you know, you click the cookie and then, like, you know, you get like points for clicking the cookie, and then you make your first factory, and then you get like grandma to make cookies, and then you get like, you know, farms of cookies, and the next thing. But this is a city builder, so the more clicking you do, you then make factories and population and build houses. And anyway, it should be really cool. Tomorrow's demo should be really cool. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's demo. It should be awesome. And this, of course, comes back on Sunday, which will be the first attempt at repairing the oil factory. Oil Factory 1 is over. Well, I'm pointing at it, but you can't see nothing because it's way way that way. What's the game called? Well, you know what? You give me 30 seconds and I'll get you a name. Okay, give me 45 seconds. I'm a little slow. Do that. The game is called Micro Civilization. And that's all one word. Micro Civilization. That is the name of that game. It should be really cool. I'm really going to enjoy playing it. I have not played it yet. I've got it installed, but I haven't played it yet because I want to enjoy the experience along with everybody tomorrow on the stream. So, I've watched the video. I've watched like the Steam in video. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a fun little game. It should be really cool. So, let's plug this sucker in. Turbo motors, people. Yeah, it sounds awesome, right? I used to love the original Civ games. Had to stop. I had to live real life. Well, that's the problem, right? City builder games. Oh, well, okay. City builder games and factory games are all the same. They're logistics games. Logistics games are games where you have to figure out a puzzle from point A to B, whether it's getting traffic to work in a city, or getting stuff to work in a factory, or getting trains to work in like Transport Fever 2 or whatever. I'm a big logistics player, right? And the problem with logistics games is they suck your life out. They eat your life up, right? It's very sad. It's all very sad. But I mean, you know, it is entertaining, if nothing else. Okay, did you want to raise that up one more? Sure. Raise it up one more, he says. That looks a little weird. That's much better, though. I'm no good at Civ. Played 3. Well, and again, it's everybody's logistics, right? Some people think of logistics in different ways, so, you know, I can totally understand that. By the way, I just plugged in that whole box. We gotta get over to turbo motors. They're gonna come online. This is gonna be awesome. Where's my car? It's way over here. Go, 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 go. Can you beat the motor? Can you beat the cooling units down there? I don't know. Come on, do it. You can get down there, dude. You can beat this guy. You can beat these guys. All right, yeah, the cooling units are coming down there right now. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, and they're starting. They're dividing in, and production is paused. Okay, why? Why is production paused? Oh, because the machine's turned off. Boom! Look at that. That's right. You have now got turbo motors back online, buddy. You know it. Aw, yeah. Turbo motors, people. Oh, it's beautiful. And this factory, look at this. Yeah, green lights across the board. Do it. It's beautiful. Look at that. And not just one or two, but 20 turbo motors a minute. Oh man, the tickets I'm gonna get is awesome. I'm so happy about the tickets. Okay, so mission accomplished. There we go. Yeah, just give me all your cooling systems. I don't know why. I don't know why these formulas didn't update. Is that a problem? Is it going to be a problem? Oh, all right, there we go. I see what I got to do here now. I got to go around. See, when they changed it from heat sinks to cooling systems, and I got to do this quick. I just realized that. These are being wasted. That's really going to upset me. Okay, yeah, go, 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 go. Yep, do it, do it, do it. I think this one's already working. Right? Yep. Yeah, like, yeah, these are all being blanked out. I'm losing all these units. Ugh, darn it. Hurry up, hurry, 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 hurry. It's a really terrible mechanic. It's unfortunate too. So yeah, anyway, that's fine. That will fix that. But it's unfortunate. Now what are you upset about? Oh, you're turned off. you're fine. There you go. You're turned back on now. Okay, so is everybody happy now? You're happy. All right, we got everything fixed. It's all good. I'm not happy about losing some of them cooling units as heat sinks, but it is what it is. That's right. Yeah, oh no, I won't forget to eat. Oh, I was prepared for today, dude. I was prepared for today. Oh yes, give me all the cooling units. Nice. Look at that, 20 turbo motors a minute. Done. Listen, Mr. Bean. Yeah, come here for a second. Yeah, come here. Yeah. Celebrate good times. Come on. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bean. Yeah, that's right. Hey, if you're going to park yourself here, then I'm going to jump up and down on you. That's right. Celebration, people. Celebration. Yeah. You betcha. Ah, yeah. Look at that. Turbo motors going into the box. Nice. Boom. Perfect. It's perfect. Awesome sauce. All right, so I am super happy. I'm almost speechless. I'm that happy. Yeah, because this is the way it's supposed to work, people. Yes. Look at you go on that line, little boy. You go it. Can he move? Oh no, he'll walk right through the buildings. He's not stuck there. No, he can. They have no collision, so. Like, he can walk through belts, he can walk through buildings, he'll do whatever he wants. Yeah, now see, like, he's standing up. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever. All right, so I'm happy, he's happy, everybody's happy. We have turbo motors back online, and not just one or two, but 20 a minute. That's perfect. I am so happy. So, now what, Max? I mean, rock and roll, boy. Well, that's great that we got this back online, but we can't support this for too long because the aluminum factory is busted and the oil factory is busted, right? Well, all the oil factories are busted. So, next mission is oil. But this factory will now turn into a yellow state as we now get ready to fix the oil part of the factories. Gee, look at all the stink plants down there. It's crazy. And now that we have that all up and running, that's awesome sauce. We'll fix the oil. We'll fix the aluminum plant. And then we have to move on to the next marker, the next milestone, the next things. Why is it not up my... Oh, I'm in the car. I was going to say, Phase 4 in the upper right-hand corner, people. We have to finish it. We have to get it done. 4,000 of way too many things and 1,000 of those nuclear pasta. That's crazy talk. But that's where we're going to be, people. Listen, before you start driving around, why don't you put up the final thing? The border of the things. Yeah, do that. Do this. There you go. So this bottom box down here by the car is going to turn yellow, which is awesome. Because we like it when a box turns yellow because it means at least something's working there. And we like that. That'll make me very happy. And then I think offline I'm probably going to fix the copper train to get that box yellow as well because actually could be working. I just got to fix the copper train that feeds it. So we might try to go for that offline. And then over here on the right-hand side is going to be where the pipes are. That's oil 1. You know what? We'll actually start driving out that way so as everybody can see that. And where we're going to be working on the next episode. So let's head on out to where we're going to be working on the next episode, because oil 1 has to happen. And it's going to be a big job. You know, you're probably looking at, well, probably a couple hundred refineries and, you know, just a couple hundred things. There's always a few hundred things kicking around. Aw, yeah, look at the green lights, people. Look at them green lights. Boom. Turbo motors, people. That's called turbo motors. That's called awesomeness. I'm so happy. All right, let's take a drive out to oil field number 1 and the space elevator factories to wrap this one up. And this will allow us a little bit of drive time as we scoot along here, taking a little bit of a view, right? We're taking it all in. That's what we're doing, people. We're just taking it all in. All my Caterium gold processors over here. That's what we're doing. We're just taking it all in. I would have grabbed the train and taken it over, but no sense waiting for the train. We'll just take the car over. Oh, look, another another belt wall of stuff. I remember when I made this belt wall like 3 years ago, and I remember thinking, gee whiz, this is crazy. And now it's nothing. I've got belt walls. I got belt walls that are 20, 30 high now. So this belt wall is actually quite tame compared to most of my belt walls. But whatever, it's fine. You know, it's perfectly A-okay. You know, it's just more resources. There goes the oscillator train. Nice. Love to see the automation, people. We love it when things are working. Yep. You bet. The oscillator train's been running perfectly fine ever since we got that back online a few streams ago. In fact, 3 streams now. So yeah, that's all good. Of course, the oscillator factory is here on the right, up in the jungle. Something to have a look at another time. I could take the fog away so you could see the oil factory, but we'll see it up close and personal here shortly. Oh, you hit that a little hard, Max. Okay, it's fine. It's perfectly all right. Okay, here's oil factory 1 coming up. As mentioned, it's about 300 refineries, but a lot of this has to be torn apart. All of this on the left has to come out. It's all junk. It's not going to work anymore, so that's we got to take all that out. Yep, say bye-bye to all that. Yeah. These up here are working fine, and of course these ones are the repaired ones. Thank goodness for that. So these ones up here are working. Oh, nice flip with the car there, Max. I really hate that bug. It drives me crazy. Are you gonna flip over for me? All right, cool. Yep. Yep. Back up. Back up. Back up. Yep. Go forward. There you go. All right. So these this oil or these plastic and rubber facilities are working really awesome. Yep. Just a few hundred, just some more factories, people. It's more factories. It's more factories. So this oil and this plastic and rubber, all this back here is working great, which is what we like to see. Look at it all working down there. It's awesome. That down there is busted, no good. We got to tear it all out and turn it into this. So this is where we're going to be spending at least a few episodes. and then I gotta do this 3 more times once we get this all fixed. It's just the way it is, people. Yeah. Just remember, this was Jamie's idea. Yeah, fix map. You know what? I actually been enjoying fixing this map. I must admit, it's been. I'm glad I waited almost a couple years to fix it, though. I think if I would have tried to fix this sooner, it would have burnt me back out really fast. but I am actually having a great time fixing this map. And hey, you know, oil and stuff and things, right? That's what we do. And then, of course, Space Elevator Factory will be after we get all the oil and the aluminum fixed. Space Elevator Factory is up. And that's going to be a big job all on its own. Yep. Space Elevator Factory. Yeah, all the things, people. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Of course, a big thanks to recent subscribers as their names are scrolling at the bottom of the screen there. Of course, I appreciate that very much. I'm going to park the car here in a second so as I can scroll through the names for live chat as we have a look at crazy more manufacturing machines, because that's what we do here, people. I'm going to park myself on the top of this thing if my left hand doesn't give out first, so as we can stare at the Space Elevator Factory. Boom. There's only 3,000 machines here. It's perfectly fine. We're going to fix all this. All of this got to get fixed. So a big thanks, of course, to Jessica, Jamie, and Mr. Johnson, of course. I want to thank you all very much for hanging out in live chat, because that's what we do. And, of course, for everybody watching in all the time zones, I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory Update 8. 2,100 and some crazy hours on this map. We're fixing it all, people. We're going to fix it all. Yeah, I mean, you know, we just got all the turbo motors back online. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy about that. I must admit, I'm really happy about that. So, this comes back on Sunday. Be sure to check out Micro Cities tomorrow when we do the live stream. Check Discord in the description for all the crazy things, because, of course, I post on there daily what it is I'm playing. And, of course, I want to thank you all for hanging out and doing all the cool hanging out stuff. And so, with that, I will see you all on the next one. Take care.